Dude, we always go live at the same time as JD.
Bro, I just noticed that exact same time, bro. This shit
Bro,
ain't right.
it happened yesterday. Bro, it happens like all the fucking time. I swear to God. I swear to
How's
God,
that
bro. I'm
heroes?
telling you, bro.
Same, bro.
$25.
25 what?
Episodes of Notorious Unscripted.
Damn. 25 weeks. That's crazy.
Okay. Bobby Lashley.
Bro.
You see him, bro?
Hell yeah. Dude's beast. Hell yeah. Dude's beast. Let's see who's already back in New Japan. Like that never happened.
Who's back? Oh, Jay White.
Jay White. And he has brown hair now.
Who's back? Oh, Jay White. Okay, cool. I wasn't hearing myself at first. I was like, oh God.
Dead. Look at his hair, bro. That ain't right.
No more black hair. He's just Jay White.
No more Superman. Boom.
Well, bro. Well, we'll talk about that. And yeah, we'll talk about that first, because I like to get other stuff out of the way before we start fucking talking about Raw.
Oh yeah. You want
So
to speak tea today?
that's what I was. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm about ready here. I have to. Okay, some of my shit out. Okay. And my shit looks to be out. So, let's get a match started. Do the intro, crack open my monster, and then we will get it going.
Bruh.
What the fuck? Oh, did I finish all the tournaments? Did I? Did we finish the tournament yesterday? Oh, damn, I gotta
think
create
we
a
were
new one.
finalized, man. Yeah.
Fuck, man,
I think we were
apparently not. I
finalized.
thought we finished it. Or I thought we didn't finish it, I mean. Apparently we
Yeah.
did. Alright. We'll go for this belt. Okay. Okay, here we are. What is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Tales podcast, and fuck, and this is Notorious Unscripted, man, and this is episode 25 of Notorious Unscripted, man. Imagine, bro, we're on episode 25 of Unscripted.
Mm-hmm.
7 more weeks, and it's episode 50 of the podcast. And then 2 weeks after that is our 1 year anniversary of doing this. And man, we really never took a break other than that 1 week your power was out, which I mean it was completely out of our hands. You know, we've been going hard, bro. We've been going hard at this stuff for for almost a year, bro. We're under 10 weeks. We're 9 weeks away from a year, bro. We've been going hard, man. But episode 25, man, of Notorious Unscripted, 25 weeks of doing this show, bro. And man, this show has made the podcast so much more enjoyable. And not that the other stuff didn't, but there were times where it becomes creatively, like, you almost become creatively bankrupt in trying to fucking fix WWE's mistakes. You know what I mean? And sometimes, yeah, bro. Sometimes you get down on yourself because your shit sucks, and you're like, "Fuck, man," but you got no choice but to go on, bro. But actually, that was only happened a couple times, man. To me personally, I'm not sure about you, but man, once we started this show, with us doing the news, man, I felt the one thing that was like missing from the show is we were talking about the old WWE so much, we never had that outlet or that show of talking about what's actually going on, like,
Exactly.
on television. Yeah, right now in today's, week to week basis. So, that's when me and Sir K came up with the idea for this show. And I still remember when we were making logos. I don't know, I'm talking like it was 2 years ago. It was only fucking probably like 27 weeks ago. But still, bro, I still remember when we were creating the logos and we were getting it ready, bro. And man, this show's been fantastic so far. I love it, bro. I love it. It's my favorite part about Monday nights. It's definitely not Monday Night Raw or going to work. It's definitely coming here and doing Notorious Unscripted for you guys, man. So, been a true pleasure, bro. Been a true pleasure for these 25 weeks that we've been doing it, bro. But nonetheless, man, if you guys do not know how this show works, every day of the week, except for Friday, it usually lands on a Monday or a Tuesday. We do, obviously, Notorious Unscripted, which is what we're doing here today. And also, for the big 5 of WWE and the big 4 of AEW, we will be on directly after the show. But that's the only time we go on. We don't do it for takeovers, and we don't do it for B-list pay-per-views like Fastlane. So yeah, man. But nonetheless, and then Friday we have for the news and sometimes predictions when it calls for it on a pay-per-view weekend. But yeah, man. If this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, and as for the other half, we got Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out today, bro. Got home, fucking just did normal shit, bro. Chilling out. Had to indoor Raw in the background, or whatever I was doing. So there's that, man. But other than that, it was just a normal ass day, bro. How about you?
Yeah, man. It was just a normal day. Just chilled out, watched Raw and whatnot. Played a little bit of Madden when I first got up. So just normal stuff. So yeah, man. But yeah, that was my day. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. But yeah, bro. God. Before we get on to AEW and Raw, obviously, fucking Raw. Is there Jesus Christ? What happened on SmackDown this week?
Nothing really. I mean, I think whatever happened on SmackDown, we basically talked on the news show and on the Royal Rumble review, because it was basically just Daniel Bryan shit. So that's basically all I remember on SmackDown. So yeah.
Yeah. What did? Oh, that's what happened on SmackDown. I guess we could touch on that. WWE, I don't know why they did it that week specifically. It's not like you have a Royal Rumble that's on in 2 days to fall back
Oh,
on and to build up those storylines. We got to have some Raw guys come over. But yeah, man. I don't think I'm pretty sure we've made jokes on it here and there and touched on it. It's just kind of what we do. But man, what do you think about WWE? And they've done this before with the wild card rule, and they've done it just as recent as a couple months ago with Nakamura and Cesaro versus the Street Profits. But yeah, man, what do you think about WWE dipping into the bag again of their what they like to call their quarterly brand to brand invitational, bro? What do you think?
I hate it, bro. Literally, bro. What's the point of that besides ratings? Or at that point, why even have a draft and brand split, quote unquote, if you just randomly have other guys and girls go on these shows, bro? Like, literally, what is the point of that? Because when fucking fall rolls around and we gotta hear about Survivor Series and we gotta hear the only time Raw and SmackDown goes one on one. That's all. That's what we got here, and it's not true. It's not true every Royal Rumble. It's not true whenever they do this brand invitational. It's pointless, bro. Besides ratings, it's literally pointless. But for the ratings, it doesn't even work for the ratings, bro. Literally, I never hear a surge in ratings because of a brand invitational. Like, who cares that AJ Styles is on SmackDown? Who cares? Especially when it's all of a sudden, bro. No one's gonna just randomly see on Twitter and fucking start watching SmackDown. No, you have to, if you're gonna do this, at least announce it like a couple days before to get people to actually care.
Hmm.
Otherwise, people aren't gonna care. What is the point of randomly have something happening in the show for ratings? What do you think people are gonna tune in next week to see if it happens again? No, they're gonna be like, "What? Damn, I missed that. Oh well." Like, nobody care about this shit, bro. It's just a cheap ploy for ratings that doesn't even work and doesn't even make sense to work, bro. I hate it. But what do you think about it?
Yeah, bro. First thing that comes to my mind is, well, WWE. If you wouldn't have treated everybody so bad, maybe you would still have employees to have a roster big enough to do a brand split and to not have to
Exactly.
dip in the bag of Monday Night Raw. But I gotta agree with you on this one, bro. I don't think it does anything. Nobody ever hears of a surge in
Yeah.
ratings. And even if you do announce it, who fucking cares? Bro,
Exactly.
even if you do announce this shit, bro, think about what happened with the draft this year. They made
Mm-hmm.
everything feel so bland in 2 weeks to the point where everybody was ready for another fucking draft because
Yeah.
they just do. Okay, man, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna say this and until they actually move the fucking date to it. Doing a draft in October
Is the
is
dumbest
is
thing.
bro after Mania is it seems like a fucking no brainer, right? But
Yeah.
after and it kind of plays into Survivor Series too. I mean, how stupid does it look when AJ Styles has been fighting for SmackDown the whole year, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
you want him to you expect me to believe that this guy fucking bleeds red for Monday Night Raw,
Like,
uh,
what?
for Survivor Series. I mean, it does not make any fucking sense. You know what I mean? It genuinely does not make any fucking sense, man. But yeah, bro, I, I, I don't know, man. I hate when they do this. I feel like WWE wants to end the brand split
Mm-hmm.
because
But
they're
the networks
because
won't let them.
right and because their roster is honestly so thin. Especially, well, not with the men necessarily, but with the with the women
Tag.
and with the tag
Mm-hmm.
teams. I don't necessarily know that that's a bad idea to explore, is ending the brand split, but there's this imaginary war between USA and Fox that these two fucking companies hate each other, and they want to have separate people. Like, bro, who fucking cares? And if they happen, I know it's most likely not gonna happen now, but if they were to ever get it to a point where they had Roman on both shows, I do not see the point in necessarily doing a brand split anymore. And
Exactly.
yeah, man, I hate when they do that. If you're gonna have a brand split, fucking stick to it. You know what I mean?
Go full on.
Exactly, bro, exactly. Because even though these brands are separate, they give off that, oh well, we're still WWE, which they are. I mean, it's the truth, but you can make it a little fucking more fun. I mean, Jesus,
Exactly.
you know, you don't have to be so fucking boring about it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we understand they're all WWE, but two shows feuding is a thing that people like to see. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people say, man, AEW should put their extra hour of television right in the middle of Monday Night Raw. Because people like that shit. People like two shows feuding. You know what I mean? People... And...
It's compelling.
Exactly, bro. And... I mean, if you go back to the Attitude Era... I mean, I wasn't alive in that era, but I'm not a fucking idiot. I know pretty much a good chunk of what went on during the Monday Night Wars, and I know enough that when WCW started kicking their ass, it gave Vince McMahon, now not saying he's going to do this because clearly every other wrestling show is kicking his fucking ass. NXT was, AEW is, but you know, well, we can have some fucking hope that, you know, if his flagship show is getting demolished by AEW, maybe he will have a flashback to the Monday Night War and it will give him a swift kick in the ass to make the product better. I mean, we can fucking hope, you know, but odds are that probably won't happen nowadays, but, you know, I mean, I mean, still, you know, people like that. People like that shit, which is exactly why a lot of people have been asking for AEW to put their time slot right there, and I do not disagree with them at all. You could either put it in the middle of Monday Night Raw, or you could put it maybe for, it doesn't really matter, the beginning or the end hour of SmackDown, but being that their pay-per-views are on Saturdays, the point of having a show on Friday, I think is kind of stupid. I would rather just do your last bit of shit on Dynamite on Wednesday and let everything just soak. Let everything marinate until Saturday night. You know, there's no point in... to me, that's kind of stupid, but Monday wouldn't be that bad. Then again, we don't know what kind of show they're doing. We don't know if it's going to be, like, dark, or if it's actually going to feature the world champion and you know, high caliber guys on there. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, bro, I definitely think they should 100% put, personally, I would do right in the middle of Monday Night Raw, right in the middle of it, from 8 to 9, that is if you're using Central Time, from 8 to 9, definitely, I would really look into putting that there, but yeah, bro, because at this point, they slaughtered NXT, you know, that's not really a challenge anymore. Most of the time, AEW is way better than NXT. There has been only a handful of times where NXT has been better than AEW for the week. But for the most part, man, AEW honestly slaughters them every single week. But But yeah, bro, I would definitely look into seeing what you can do, testing the waters against a show that has the tenured of 20 fucking something years that Monday Night Raw does. So I would definitely, I would try to go after Monday Night Raw if I were them, for sure. I think that's a great way to put your name on the map, bro. I know Impact got fucking slaughtered, but nobody had the balls to fucking sign Impact to a television deal, and AEW has a great television deal behind them. So yeah, man. But yeah, bro. That's my thoughts. Going back to the quarterly invitational. Yeah, bro. That's my thoughts on that. I think it's stupid, and if you're gonna do that, I don't see the point in having. I don't see the point in having a Survivor Series when people are being allowed quarterly to go after the other team's or the other show's champions of some sorts or whatever. But do not see the point in that at all. And most of the time they give us fucking matchups that are so random, nobody wants to see them. God. They're giving us six-mans with AJ and Miz and Morrison and Amos and Otis. Like, what? And they're giving us fucking Nakamura and Cesaro versus the Street Profits. Like, that's a fucking... Like, anybody wants to fucking see that dream tag team matchup. All great competitors, but Nakamura and Cesaro were so bad as a tag team.
Oh my god, that sucked.
But yeah, man, I just genuinely just do not see the point in doing that at all. But yeah, man, I mean that shit on SmackDown, stupid, bro. And then to have, based off what happened on Friday and then on Sunday, really makes me believe WWE could potentially be losing not only Cesaro. I'm gonna sit here right now. And don't make me look stupid, Claudio. But don't make me look stupid. But I'm gonna sit here right now and tell you, after Mania, his contract is set to be up after WrestleMania. So the last day of April, most likely his last day. So be on the lookout for, I don't know how big of a deal they view him. I don't know if they want to debut him in a Jon Moxley-like way, or I don't know if they want to debut, I don't know how they're going to debut him. I don't know if they're going to have him, hit the ring at Double or Nothing like Jon Moxley did, or I don't know if they're kind of just going to have him like randomly show up on Dynamite like Matt Cardona or anybody of that, And I don't know how they view him. I know Cody loves him, but then again, Cody loves Spears, and look at how Spears was handled. Well, look at how he's being handled. But anyway, we could be looking at Cesaro either the AEW after Double or Nothing, sort of like FTR. Man, that's weird. I'm telling you, bro. I'll get onto that in a minute, or we could be, if they really view him as that big of a deal, we could be looking at Cesaro hitting the ring at Double or Nothing, whether it's for the TNT Championship or whether he's going after fucking Kenny Omega, which gives me chills just thinking about it, or whether he's going after fucking Adam Hangman Page. I don't know who he's going to be going after, bro, but Cesaro, bro, I'm going to sit here, back to what I was saying, bro. I'm going to sit here and tell you right now, especially with him being kind of built up and then just being buried to Braun Strowman, just getting his ass thrown around, and then obviously he didn't win the Rumble, which nobody really expected him to, but he was being built up so well, and then Braun just comes back and just fucking beats the shit out of everybody. I'm gonna confidently say that I think Cesaro is done. I think he's done.
I think he's gone.
And after Sunday, could WWE this summer be looking to lose not only Cesaro, but Daniel fucking Bryan, bro?
Man.
Dude. And Daniel Bryan ain't going to fucking Impact. Daniel Bryan's not going to fucking ROH. Daniel Bryan probably isn't going to COVID. He's probably not going to Japan because of COVID and being so far away from his family. Daniel Bryan will most likely end up in AEW. Obviously, that's the second biggest company on American soil. So where else would he go? Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, man. I'm starting to think, bro. Could WWE seriously be about to lose Daniel Bryan and Cesaro this summer? And also this summer is Sami Zayn. Shinsuke
Mm-hmm.
too?
I feel like his contract's coming up.
I thought he re-signed in
Oh yeah, didn't he like 2018 or something?
yeah,
It's like a 5-year deal.
2019. I think he signed a 5-year deal. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
E.
But bro,
Or even if it is a
Sami
three.
Zayn.
Well, if Shinsuke is a 3-year deal, he should be up next year. But honestly, if anything,
Wow.
I see Nakamura going back to Japan 100%.
If anything,
That guy is a
yeah.
fucking legend in Japan. I don't see why he would. I don't see why. Maybe he would build his stock up in Japan for a little bit and then come back to AEW. But also, the reason Nakamura signed with WWE, re-signed with WWE, is because he moved his whole family here. He moved his whole family to the States, American soil, and you also got to think about that too. Would he go right to AEW? Honestly, just depends on what's in his head, which nobody knows, obviously, except for him. But yeah, man. But yeah, bro. WWE now. Sami Zayn just makes me wonder too. WWE could be looking at losing Cesaro and Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn at the same fucking time, which, bro, man. God, that would be that would, oh God, those are three just incredible gets for AEW, man. But
Swear.
because you know Sami Zayn, you know they love Sammy. A lot of those guys are friends with Sammy. The Bucks. Sammy was on BTE before.
In the fucking background, working.
Daniel Bryan. The Bucks have came out a bunch of times and said that he's one of their best friends, and Cesaro, one of Cody's really good friends. So those guys are 100% all AEW bound, and yeah, man. But what I was gonna say, bro, was like, man, like, just thinking about things like last year after Double or Nothing, FTR debuted, and none of us thought, it's so crazy, but none of us thought, none of us thought at the time watching this, like, hey man, in 1 year, Cesaro could be in AEW at this point. And it's just so crazy to think. Yeah, man, but yeah. But, yeah, did you have anything to say on Cesaro and some people are going to be losing?
Man, fuck that, man. I mean, of course it's whatever they want, but I hope they do their best wishes, man, because, man, some of you guys can do so much better in other places, man. All of them. Oh, shit. Hold on, man, hold on. A lot of these guys can do so much better things in other places. You know what I mean? So, I think it's just... Damn, how do I word... I mean, I think it's just good. If they are leaving, I mean, in my heart, I want them to leave. But, I mean, if they don't want to, they don't want to, man. But if I was them, I would definitely, easily take that leave over to an AEW, I guess on the side, an Impact in Japan. Like, bro, imagine Cesaro and Hangman Page, bro. Man, like, bro.
Hangman
Page,
bro.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hangman, but then some a little more interesting popped in my head. Kenny and Daniel Bryan. Man.
So many dream matches,
being that I'm gonna make a bet right now. So, being that Cody is such good friends and loves Claudio and loves Cesaro, I guarantee you, we're not gonna see him go after the world champion. I just didn't. I just don't think they will bring him in that light.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, just like Spears was, I guarantee you, Cesaro's first feud will be against Cody if he's brought in as a heel. I guarantee you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking know it. Oh,
Because
yeah,
he's gonna be
man.
done with Shaq. I hope. He's not.
I hope so.
He's gonna be doing nothing. He's gonna have nothing to do going into the summer. Yeah, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like, he's not even gonna acknowledge that has a group that's kind of all falling apart here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the fucking Nightmare family? Those fucking jobbers?
Oh, I was talking about the Elite. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
this guy has just like, it's so funny to me how the whole fucking time this group has been imploding. Yeah, nobody fucking cares about that group. But the QT Marshall and Lee Johnson, can't leave them behind. But well, you could definitely say that too. He has just kind of forgot about everybody. But anyway, this guy, it always makes me laugh. Like, there's like such big shit going down in the Elite. The group is pretty much all disbanded at this point.
Yeah.
Hangman's kicked out. Kenny's unofficially kicked out. He kind of kicked himself out. Fucking,
Yeah.
the Bucks are doing their thing. They're having problems. Yeah, the Young Bucks are having problems with Kenny. Gallows and Anderson, Impact's invading, and Kenny's being the one to bring him in. And this guy is honestly just fucking standing by, like, oh yeah, come on, Shaq. Let's Revolution. Let's do this. Like,
Exactly, like there wasn't a whole civil war of him trying to take over Bullet Club over Kenny.
I honestly like I love the Elite as bookers, bro, but things like this make me wonder, like, what were you guys thinking? Like,
Yeah. What about Cody?
yeah, bro, like, there's so many like loose fucking ends to this, like, and it honestly all started, man, I mean, this guy wasn't this guy was
just doing this whole thing.
huh.
Like right at the beginning, like ever since Jericho feud. Before that,
That's what I was thinking, because for some reason I thought the Stadium Stampede, but he wasn't in that. And then if I go back when he was doing the stuff with MJF, the Bucks were at ringside, so they kind of had something to do with that. They kind of had, okay, this was the last time. Remember when he came out and he cut that really good promo about Blood and Guts? He didn't want to do nothing with the Elite unless they were in Blood and Guts, and everybody came out and they said they were going to do it, but then they ended up canceling it. You know, he wanted everybody to come out and get along to take down the Inner Circle at Blood and Guts, but then they got moved out of Daly's place. They couldn't do Blood and Guts anymore, and then he just started going after the TNT title, and ever since that. So, the Bucks were ringside when he was getting lashed by MJF, and he got done with MJF. They were doing the stuff with the Inner Circle. He called everybody out. He called Hangman, Matt Jackson, because Nick Jackson was injured. Well, his wife was having one of their children, so he was gone. Matt Hardy hadn't been announced yet, so he called out Matt, Kenny, and Adam Page, and he called them out. And he wanted everybody to be cool for Blood and Guts, and they all agreed. Everybody said they were gonna work together for Blood and Guts, and then, like I said, they got moved out of Daly's place. They started the TNT title shit with Jake the Snake, and that was it. That was it. You know, and through all of that, he was still being stalked by Lance Archer. So Cody has a thing with putting himself in 20 different fucking storylines at once. And
seriously.
nobody fucking knows why.
Slow down.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you look at now,
God.
we were making fun of him. I think it was a week ago. It's
Mm-hmm.
Team Taz, Shaq, fucking. I can't remember who the other one was. It was this guy's in a fucking different feud every week. This guy's in a different fucking feud every week, man. But yeah, bro. Uh, yeah, bro. So that I mean, yeah, the whole time, the whole fucking time, bro. This guy, the whole ever since the Elite started, he's like a fair weather friend. That's exactly what Cody is. That's exactly what Cody is. Exactly, bro. Because when they're gonna be in the big marquee match, blood and guts, now he wants to stand by their side. But when it's for the TNT title, he doesn't give a shit about any of them.
He's too busy.
When they're this was the very beginning, but when their team was imploding at Revolution and the Bucks were calling Hangman a jobber and this was all just falling apart, he was too busy with MJF. He had no time for his boys. Cody is exactly the definition of a fair weather friend, bro. That is exactly who this dude is. And ever since the TNT title stuff, he has never once fucking batted an eye towards his boys. And yeah, bro, but I don't even know how we got on that conversation. Goddamn, what were we talking about?
Crazy. These guys getting released or contracts coming out.
Yeah, bro. I guarantee you. Now, Sean Spears for Tony Khan, I bet was a little bit of a gamble. For some reason, Darby Allin was a little bit of a gamble to the point where Cody said that he had to wrestle some of these guys himself in order to get them contracts. So, I guess it's completely because of Cody. He had to be in the ring with them. I don't know why they couldn't put him in the ring with Kenny. I don't know. They had to put him in with Cody. So Cody pretty much apparently got these guys their contracts. And I don't know how they look at Cesaro. Cesaro's not much of a gamble as Spears is, because this guy was fucking dead after WWE got rid of him. But
God. Bro, this motherfucker hasn't been on AEW TV since he did that walkout segment where he walked out the company. I think this motherfucker actually walked out the company. Motherfucker hasn't been on TV since.
he walked out. Spears?
Yeah, there was a backstage segment where an interview, he walked out of the company. That was literally a segment on Dynamite. Haven't seen his ass since.
Huh.
So, I don't know where this motherfucker's been.
They would.
He legitimately.
I wouldn't. Honestly, what I would do with them, and this only applies to if they get Tessa Blanchard, but Tessa Blanchard can't bring her in as a babyface, right? People hate her, bring her in as a fucking heel, right? Earn the booze, People fucking hate Tessa Blanchard, so bring her in as a heel, right? So, put her in a faction, Spears, FTR, and her, and Tully, obviously, is her dad. Personally, that's what I would do. That's a mega heat faction, and that just seems like a decent little thing for them, and they can get to a point where they're...
Spears needs a faction.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Because if this guy's not the perfect 10, I don't know what he could do. He has a badass look. He can talk. He can wrestle. But, he...
Don't care.
It's just something about him, bro. It's just fucking something about him, man. This guy just gives off mega lower mid-Carter vibes. Mega lower mid-Carter vibes, bro. Yeah, man. I mean... Yeah, bro. So, personally, that's what I would do. I think that'd be a great move. I'm so glad they never went with that. And I know a lot of people like this idea, but I'm so glad they never went with a Four Horsemen like group with Cody, Spears, with Cody, Spears, and FTR, bro. That don't try to create new shit. And putting Tessa in a group with 3 other guys is something interesting. It's something that they can do in their own way and make it really cool. So I think that would definitely be good thing to do. But obviously, if they're not bringing in Tessa, I mean, if they're not bringing in Tessa, just fucking align this guy with FTR. I mean, they're both managed by the same guy anyway.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Make this guy relevant. Especially if you want to come out with the trios titles. That's decent. That's a decent trio right there.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro, for sure. I mean, yeah, but yeah. So anyway, all the way back to Claudio here, Cesaro. Yeah, bro. I mean, I want to say this guy. I think this guy's first feud is going to be with Cody because Cody's got to earn him his contract too. So you got to go through the boss.
You gotta go through Cody, man. Everybody has to.
Yeah.
At some point.
Hollywood Cody. Why does it? He should make that a gimmick, honestly. Like, if he ever wanted to turn heel,
bro, Hollywood Cody,
do it.
He would be amazing. He's already that, so
yeah.
He already lives the gimmick, so just make it your gimmick.
Yeah, bro.
Simple as that.
Same thing with Sasha. Sasha, yeah. Bro, since she's on The Mandalorian and she's actor now, bro, and shit. Like, if you ever wanted to turn her heel for this feud with Bianca, Hollywood Sasha versus Bianca, do it, bro. That'd be a really cool role to turn her in, I think. But yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. It's looking like it's gonna be a big year for AEW, man. Looking like a big year with some of these signees that hopefully will be brought in. But yeah, bro, Sammy, Daniel Bryan honestly fits like a glove. Fits like a glove with everybody in that. I want to see Daniel Bryan in a match with 90% of that roster. I want to see Daniel, bro, promos between Bryan and MJF. Oh, bro. Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho sounds great. Daniel Bryan and Hangman, Daniel Bryan and Cocky Kenny. DB and not really so much Cody. Yep. Him and Kingston, Daniel Bryan and fucking Lance Archer, Bryan and Mox. I mean, Bryan and Darby, bro.
Oh, bro, so much.
I mean, come on, bro. Those some pretty awesome possibilities there. And then don't even get me started on Sami Zayn, bro, because Sami Zayn, perfect in both roles of his career, bro. Like, peak Sami Zayn, I honestly think we were just watching that a couple months ago when he was that smart as shit heel, and he was just talking his ass off. Talking so much shit about WWE and how this company is so corrupt and stuff. Original heel Sami Zayn, Toxic Society Sami Zayn, trash, bro. But when he was just talking about how WWE just conspiracizes against him and hates him, it's so good because it's fucking true.
It's true. We know it's true.
And
it's amazing.
And underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, probably my favorite Sami Zayn ever. Fantastic. Fantastic, bro. So, you could put this guy in either role. You could put him in fucking feuds with, you could put, oh my god, Sammy and Orange Cassidy. Bro, that's some funny shit waiting to happen.
That would be great.
Sammy and Eddie Kingston, Sammy and MJF, fucking Sammy and Hangman, Sammy and Kenny, bro. Sammy and Darby. Ooh. Daniel Bryan and Team Taz. Man, some pretty good possibilities.
So many possibilities.
And I love watching this roster develop as we go on, And
bro,
from it,
I'd rather see. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, even to this day, a year from now, AEW's roster is going to look vastly different, and it makes me as a fan proud. Even from 6 months from now, I guarantee you their roster is going to look a little different, man. Oh, my God. Oh, bro. I don't think we've ever seen this. Bryan and Pac?
Cesaro and Pac? I don't think we've ever seen that.
Oh, my God. Sami Zayn and Pac could relive some classics from NXT. We can get Cesaro, and this is so cool because they have such recent history and their shitty faction, but still, it's some kind of history. Cesaro and Sami Zayn put on some of the greatest NXT matches from its early days, bro. Oh my god.
Bro. And Team Taz, bro. Fuck Ricky Starks. Put Cesaro in Team Taz, bro.
Oh yeah.
That'd be perfect. Him in the suit, bro.
Him with the orange mouthpiece. Says Team Taz on it. Like when he opens his mouth.
Crazy.
Yeah, that'd be cool as hell. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Also, man, Cesaro, man. What? I'm trying to think what you could. Well, he's another guy. He could play both roles very well. Personally, I like him better as a babyface because everybody loves this guy so much. I don't know if it's just people feeling bad for him because WWE treats him so bad, but any role you guys put these in, I mean, you could put him in as a babyface and everybody loves him because he's so fantastic, and this guy has literally been number one on everybody's underutilized talent list for the past fucking 7 years. But you have that to where everybody loves and respects this guy, and Cesaro can just play a really good dick sometimes. Really, really good dick.
Most definitely.
Other than when he's not telling everybody that him and Sheamus have been sleeping together. But oh god, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that promo, bro. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, bro. But man, the possibilities, bro, and I love watching this roster blossom. And it's gonna look so much different a year from now. We're gonna see a lot of people in AEW, man, and it excites the shit out of me, bro. It really does. But what were you gonna say? Did you already say it, or?
I already said it.
Oh, okay.
It was a Team Taz thing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. But yeah, man. I know you were gonna ask me this, but did you watch BTE?
I did, bro, and I basically only watched like maybe 2.5 segments of it because, fuck, man, bro. The second I saw fucking the Good Brothers,
listen.
green screen, I noped out.
Listen, I don't know if they're gonna open the show with that every week, but, bro. And this is coming from somebody who used to fucking love Gallows and Anderson.
Same, bro.
These guys suck. I'm sorry, bruh. And
suck.
I was hanging out with the lady on last Wednesday, and I seen that tag match. I seen the silver hot tag. I pretty much seen the whole match, but for whatever reason, I missed the spot where they were all fucking passing the joint. It was funny when Matt Jackson, being straight edge, was like, nah. But Gallows and Anderson, bro, like, when these guys debuted on AEW, I was like, oh, snap. Like, these guys look like monsters, bro. These guys look like badasses. And as time goes on, like, seeing Gallows interact with John Silver, and he's like messing with him because of his height. He's giving him a high five, but he's gonna raise his hand like a fucking traditional fucking idiot. Bro. Garbage. It's so bad. It is so, and don't even get me started on, like, their whole entrance with their hick-ass theme song, just the way they look. Mainly Gallows.
Mainly Gallows.
And, like,
he's a fucking clown.
Anderson, kind of funny. You know, like, one thing that, one of the segments that made me laugh was, it was mainly Anderson, but the one with Private Party, where they rung the bell, and for anybody that doesn't know, everybody better know Luke Gallows was Festus, but the whole Festus character was Festus was a dumbass. He came down to the ring. Once the bell rang, he turned into like a big monster. I swear to God, I swear to God, I'm gonna be real. I swear to God, when Lars Sullivan first came to the WWE, I swear to God, I thought he was Festus. I swear to God, I thought they signed Festus. I thought Festus, or no, sorry, not Festus. I thought Lars was Snitsky. I swear to God, I thought Lars was Snitsky. Okay, that didn't make any sense. I thought that was going to tie into Festus, but yeah, I swear to God, I thought Lars was Snitsky, bro. I was like, wow, Snitsky's back. He looks pretty good. It was Lars. But anyway, my bad. So, yeah, bro, but as soon as the bell would ring, Festus would turn into a monster and just destroy everybody. And once the bell rang again, he would go back to being a retard. But nonetheless, it was funny. Private Party went in there. Gallows was acting like Festus. They ring the bell, and Anderson comes in, and he's like, no, I don't want him to be Festus, because then I have to be fucking Jesse. I don't want to be Jesse. That was so fucking funny. And then Gallows, I don't want to be Jesse. You're not Jesse, you idiot. You're Festus. Okay.
Can't stand Gallows.
Bro.
Can we just have Carl Anderson?
Bro, honestly, bro. Like, I could, and it's starting to be more apparent to me, but, Gallows, like, listen, Anderson does not get a freebie at all. There's been a couple instances where I'm like, dude, this guy is just so fucking stupid. But mainly, it's Gallows. Mainly. It's always something about coming or fucking smoking a joint or fucking drinking a beer or fucking jerking off. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man.
Anymore, bro. We're not freshmen. Come on, bro.
Honestly,
party.
So trash, so fucking trash, bro. But that's what I was talking about, bro. Their entrance where he comes out swinging the belt from his crotch. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out. And he's so childish, dude. It's so bad. At this point, can we just get the fucking machine gun?
That's it. Come on, bro. The tag team of Kenny and him, I'd rather see that than Gallows and Anderson.
At this point. Because in WWE, they were booked like shit, but at least their characters weren't this. I mean, they said a lot of stupid shit, don't get me wrong. The Nerdometer. They did a lot of stupid shit, but, you know, in the beginning, when they were the club,
that was cool.
They were
cool.
Yeah, they resembled some coolness, some badassery to them. Obviously, nothing beats the original days of Bullet Club where these guys were just fucking, just badass motherfuckers, bro. But yeah, dude, I mean, just ridiculous, bro, ridiculous. I hate Gallows and Anderson at this. I can't believe I'm saying that, but Gallows and Anderson are so awful.
Truly.
So unbelievably awful. And yeah, bro, I mean, it's mainly Gallows, but it's Anderson too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, bro, I mean, I can't stand these guys, bro. I really can't. But Anderson was funny in that one segment. That was so funny when he was screaming and it sounded like his voice was cracking, like he was about to cry, saying that he doesn't want to be Jesse. So that made me pop. But yeah, bro, I at this point, bro, I genuinely cannot stand Luke Gallows, bro. I cannot fucking stand Luke Gallows. But yeah, bro, him on Dynamite, passing a invisible joint and burning it out on Evil Uno's back, like, bro, can you understand you are in the most serious of storylines with Kenny Omega? Like, bro, could we book these guys like fucking monsters and badasses, bro? Another thing that happened on BTE was they started making fun of Bullet Club in 2021,
Yeah.
and they said, somebody said, it's not a shoot, we're not working with them, and then they were making fun of their Upside Down Too Sweet. I think it was, oh man, it was one of the Bucks, I think. It was one of the Bucks. It was,
I didn't watch either segment with those two, with the two groups.
yeah,
I
bro.
couldn't even test it.
Yeah, bro. It was interesting. It was interesting that they said that. I think it was Matt.
Most definitely.
He said, he's like, it's not a shoot. We're not working with them. And then they said something like, yeah, especially not with Evil as the leader or something. They were taking shots. They were taking shots. They were taking shots at the Bullet Club now, so I don't know if they're trying to shy us away, or I don't know if there's legitimate heat there, or I don't know if they're just making a friendly rib, but the funniest part came from Matt Jackson. Well, the funniest part of that segment came from Matt Jackson. As soon as everybody walked away, he was petting the deer from on the green screen, but he was like petting the tree because the deer was nowhere near. It was so funny. And then, just to fucking ruin it, Gallows came over there and started acting like he was fucking the deer. Yes. He started acting like he was fucking the deer on the green screen.
Can't stand him.
I'm telling you, bro. Gallows and Anderson, bro, like, somebody needs to give these guys a swift kick in the ass because they are just genuinely not fucking funny at all. And they are in the most serious storyline in AEW right now with Kenny Omega and the Invisible Hand, Don Callis, and they are acting like fucking idiots.
Shit ain't right, bro.
However,
Jazz.
I'm hoping we see Bucks, Gallows, and Anderson at Revolution in a serious match.
Well,
A serious match, bro. Like,
I hope
no
so.
dick jokes, no fucking slopping around the fucking titles from your crotch, bro. Like, it's time to show people what you guys can do again and who you guys can be. Enough with this bullshit, bro. Enough with it. Because nobody's fucking 4 years old. If you guys wanted to do this PG garbage, you could have, or if you guys want to do this childish garbage, you could have went to WWE and fucking had it toned down a little bit if you guys wanted to act like fucking children. I mean, come on. Come on.
Come on, bro. Be serious. You could be funny, but just be serious overall.
Exactly.
Like, the Young Bucks they're funny guys. Nick, one of the funniest guys on the
Oh,
roster.
100%.
And he doesn't even try to be. He's just so funny. And it comes off as just natural because it is, bro. But Gallows, bro, that motherfucker
Tries so hard.
so hard. Oh, man. He's like that annoying he's like the wannabe class clown. Where he's not funny at all, but he tries to be so hard. And it just makes him a complete annoyance. God.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but yeah, I think that's it for Dynamite, and everything regarding AEW. We've been dogging on Gallows and Anderson for like the past 3 weeks. It makes me laugh. But yeah, bro, on to Monday Night Raw, man. Oh God. Well, first things first. We start the show off. McIntyre comes out. Edge comes out after, and Drew starts, congratulating him and whatnot. I was hoping Edge wouldn't make his decision here, because I like when they drag it out a little bit. I like when they build intrigue. I mean, it's just only the right thing to do. I mean,
Exactly.
It's not like we're 2 months away. What's the point of waiting so long,
And it's not like it's an AJ and Shinsuke where that's the only logical thing
Right, yeah.
they could do.
Even though the thing is, with Shinsuke, personally, I would have liked to see him do that because the other champ was Brock. I mean, everybody knew it was going to be AJ, and that was ultimately was supposed to be the end decision anyway. But like JD said this a couple of years ago, have Nakamura sit in the crowd while Brock's out there talking, or Heyman, kind of scouting them. Make it fun. Like, oh shit, are we gonna see Brock and Nakamura? Like, oh snap, that sounds like a pretty interesting match. And then all the hardcores are like, oh snap, like, a couple 10 years, 13 years later, but with obviously it was going to be AJ anyway, and obviously that should have been his end decision, which it was. But yeah, man, I love when they build intrigue. I hate when somebody's sticking a mic in their face right after they fucking wrestled for 60 minutes, like they're in any right mind to choose. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a fucking human being, I'm like, hey, give me a minute. Let me gather my thoughts. Nah, but yeah, bro. So Edge comes out and he's like, he's telling Drew, like, I respect you, I mentored you, but I'm walking out of Mania champion, your traditional promo. And Sheamus comes out and he was saying how him and Drew have been friends for 20 years, and that should have been his spot and whatnot. And Edge tells Drew that he's playing a dangerous game, and when Edge makes his decision, he'll know. I will get on to who I think, or what I think, here in just a second, bro. But so he tells Drew that he'll know when he knows, pretty much. And Edge leaves the ring. Sheamus brogue kicks Drew McIntyre and does the turn. What? And something happened a little later in the show, but honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I swear to God, I don't think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I think Edge is gonna challenge Roman.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but that was in the news, bro. That's what they look to be planning.
That's trash.
That's
bro.
Garbage, bro. Way to waste both people.
But on the bright side, Daniel Bryan's most likely gone. They're not going to give Daniel Bryan it's going to be the main event of night 2. They're not going to give Daniel Bryan the main event of night 2 if he's leaving. And I think that all but confirms. And if he does stay, he should have left, because that's some petty bullshit. That is some petty bullshit right there.
Some petty ass shit.
And that, unfortunately, is going to have to be a what if, unless they do it over the summer, which, if he's leaving at the end of the summer, they're not going to put him in a Universal title program in the summer.
Oh, hell no.
So, that is most likely going to have to be a what if. This guy's going to be a part of the Alpha Academy for the rest of his fucking WWE tenured. But
God.
Yeah, bro, I didn't look at that news. But I mean, not that I care. I mean, we're 70 days away from the show. I don't care what the proposed match is. But well, my thoughts seem to be obviously what you read. But yeah, bro, I genuinely felt that while watching this promo. I don't think it's gonna be McIntyre. I seriously think these people are going to do Edge versus Roman. Eek. Maybe if they would have fucking built Big E up a little better, we would have had more of a intriguing Universal title match. Then I don't know. Like I said, if I'm going to choose one, I said this yesterday, if I'm going to choose one, I'm going to choose Drew. But if also, the bright side of this, if Edge challenges Roman, more than likely Drew and Sheamus will be at Mania, which is good.
True.
Because
awesome.
That's a great Mania match. It may not be as big of a match as Edge and Drew McIntyre, but with Edge and Drew, I said this yesterday, there is no story to tell.
Exactly.
With Drew and Sheamus, all the story in the world behind those guys. So, if I'm going to choose between Edge and Sheamus, if I'm going to choose between Drew and Sheamus and Edge and Drew for a Mania match, obviously the bigger match, quote unquote, is Edge and Drew. But the more logical match and the more match with story behind it, more WrestleMania worthy match, 100%, 100 times through, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Which, if Roman and Edge challenge each other at Mania, that is most likely what we're going to be getting, is Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. Whether Sheamus wins or not, I wouldn't be so opposed to it. Yeah, if you want to put the WWE title on Sheamus, Sheamus is fucking fantastic. Do it. Yeah. And if you want to give him one more last run, there's your chance. Because the last time he held the fucking title, he held it for like 6 days. You know?
Yeah. Like...
And he lost it back to Roman.
So...
But, yeah, man, yeah, bro, but, yeah, that's genuinely what I felt, from watching that promo. I think Edge is definitely showing up on SmackDown to challenge the Tribal Chief. See that. I know the match never happened, and, I mean, the match should be okay, but,
yeah,
what
is the story?
What kind of story does Edge fit into here? With anybody.
Like,
you know?
Literally, with anybody, bro.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really, really don't know, man. But, yeah, bro. But nonetheless, so that was the first segment of Raw. We moved on. I honestly don't remember too much from the show. Oh God. We got basically the rundown, not in any order, because I honestly don't remember. But we had a triple threat women's #1 contender tag for the tag belts, and Naomi and Lana are the #1 contenders for the tag team championships. Charlotte, again, makes the match all about her. When Lacey Evans comes out, she fucking walks out on Asuka. Asuka
is starting it.
Yep. Naomi gives Asuka the rear view, and Asuka loses the match because Charlotte wants to be a dumbass and easily be distracted by Lacey Evans wearing her dad's robe, as if she hasn't been wearing doing the same thing for the past 3 episodes of Monday Night Raw. Charlotte still is taking it to the heart. Get over it. It's gonna happen. Get over it, you fucking idiot. Get over it.
A middle school bully. The whole reason she's doing it is to get a reaction. So just don't react.
So stupid, bro.
Like an idiot, just standing there confused that she tagged her in. Like, oh man, this shit's garbage.
Asuka versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. It's getting started, and it pisses me off to even fucking utter those words.
Charlotte's gonna win again.
And then after that, you know what we're gonna have to fucking deal with after that? Charlotte in a fucking program with Lacey Evans. Do Asuka versus Rhea, bro.
Bro, do that.
Fuck.
Oh.
It's not rocket science.
Seriously.
Or, if you want to have, as much as it pains me to do this to Asuka, personally, I would go with Asuka versus Rhea. But another thing you could do Charlotte versus Lacey at Fastlane, or no, have Charlotte beat Asuka at Fastlane. Stay with me here. I know Charlotte will have to win another fucking championship. I know, stay with me. But then, after that, have Rhea come beat the shit out of her, challenge her at WrestleMania, and beat the shit out of her again, and get her loss back. Personally, I would do the Asuka match better, but, I mean, if you wanted to fucking unbury Rhea Ripley from what you did last year, you could do that too, but that's too fucking smart for WWE, and they're never gonna make Charlotte look that bad.
To save Asuka a loss, make it a triple threat, and do the thing they'll never do, have Charlotte take the pin by Rhea Ripley. Gets the title off Asuka in a clean way, and Charlotte can take the hit because she's Charlotte. She
There you go.
buried everyone, including those two. So that's perfect revenge. But no, they're not gonna do that because Charlotte got beaten last night by Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, so that's her fucking humiliation for the next 3 years. So there's that, but that's how I would probably do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not a bad call. Not a bad call. Personally, man, bigger match, bro. Bigger match. Asuka versus Rhea. Fuck Charlotte. But
Yeah,
we all know WWE
they have
to put Charlotte in the one-on-one singles match, so we're gonna get fucking Asuka and Charlotte at Mania. So, and fucking bro, oh god. Rhea or Charlotte is most likely going to beat Asuka, and hopefully, because we've seen her in the Rumble and we haven't seen her on SmackDown, well, we'll have to wait and see if we seen her on SmackDown. We didn't see her on Raw. Rhea, most likely going to be one of the women to be saved for the night after Mania, whether that's Friday or Monday. But, well, we're on the fucking road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. Another fucking title win at Mania for Charlotte. Yay.
Shocker.
But nonetheless, also, man, what we got here, was, what do we have on Raw? Oh god, more stuff with Bad Bunny. Apparently this guy wants to be a WWE superstar. And also,
and yourself.
Also,
Yeah.
Damian Priest went from being Kevin Owens' best friend to Bad Bunny's best friend. Because Luis Martinez apparently loves Booker T as much as Bad Bunny does, man. So,
So he's a babyface.
Damian Priest is brought up to Monday Night Raw, and in a way, like, listen, I mean, he showed off his moveset, he did his thing, minus all the stuff with Bad Bunny. He looked great, but imagine, bro, imagine how dead this guy is gonna be with Miz and Morrison being his first feud.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Bro.
Have him go up to Bobby Lashley, bro. I
Yes!
want that
Mm.
match. Come on.
Another thing, Matt Riddle. Another thing, this is what I was going to say after all this stuff happened with Damian Priest, but another thing I was going to say, when he had the Hurt Lock in on Riddle, and he beat the shit out of him again, honestly, I think they're building Bobby Lashley up so much. If this guy isn't in a match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, it's either going to be Brock or I think he's going to be against Goldberg.
Well, true. I could see it.
I think
He's
he'll
put his ass up.
I think he'll lose the U.S. title to Riddle eventually, or Keith Lee maybe, or whoever the fuck he's feuding with. Seems to be Riddle now, but I think he's gonna drop. I don't think he's gonna walk in as to Mania as champion. Has he faced Keith Lee yet? Yeah, right.
I don't think he has. Has he? I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to Raw.
I think he might have faced him to earn a shot at McIntyre.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I think he did.
yeah, I think so. It was like back by Survivor. It was when they had that tournament that Dominic was in, and oh wait, yeah, he was still on Raw then. Yeah, that was way back when, like, before not before, but that was way after he got called up. Or no, I mean right as he got called up, I think we seen it. But if this guy, I would put him against like Keith Lee probably, if I'm building a Mania towards the future, which we all know WWE isn't. So I genuinely think if this guy is not facing Goldberg at WrestleMania, I think this fucking guy is or if he's not facing Brock at WrestleMania, I think this fucking guy is going to have to be put in a match with Bill Goldberg for WrestleMania. And yikes. But
Ain't nobody take Goldberg seriously. His out of shape ass.
Seriously, like who fucking cares? And if Bobby Lashley doesn't destroy him, and listen, if Goldberg puts Bobby Lashley over, what was the point? Or not, what was the point? Why was he so against? And JD said this about Drew McIntyre for the Royal Rumble review. He put over Drew McIntyre, no problem. Why was he so indifferent about putting over Bray Wyatt? The hottest fucking star this company's seen in years? Untouchable? That Fiend character? Why? Why did you have to do that? Why'd you have to fucking do that to him? But you're willing to put these guys over, no problem.
Makes no sense.
Okay. But, yeah, man, I mean, just ridiculous, man, ridiculous. But, yeah, I don't know why they're building this guy up on a godlike level, but it obviously is going to be because, a way bigger picture. And that being, I think this guy will be fighting either Brock Lesnar or Goldberg at WrestleMania, so hopefully it's not fucking Goldberg, but we just gotta hope for the best, man, because that is going to be whack if he does. All the build-up for a match with Goldberg, okay? That's why I'm hoping and praying he finally gets his so well-deserved Brock match, because he deserves it after this run so much so. But yeah, man. Yeah, but that was that.
What else happened on the show?
Oh yeah. So Riddle loses again, and I think he will definitely be getting another chance. Being that I don't think the match. Oh no, Bobby got himself disqualified, so I think he'll be receiving yet again another match for the U.S. title. I don't know how long they're gonna ride this out, but hopefully not too much longer.
Truly.
Oh God, what else happened on this show?
Oh, bro. Did they? I think they should put the pause on the Orton and Wyatt feud.
Yeah, I'll get to that when we get closer to the main event, bro. That's the main thing I wanted to talk about here. But yeah, that was for Monday Night Raw, bro. The Hurt Business, they're still humbling out Cedric Alexander. So.
You know what my fear is? I think this is the same exact thing they're going to eventually do. If they ever do put Apollo with Roman, same thing's going to happen with Apollo, what's happening to Cedric. He's going to get cocky, and he's going to end up getting kicked out. That's the same thing. That's why I'm not too big on Apollo joining Roman's group, because I know this is the exact same thing that's going to happen. I was thinking about that while watching this show. I was like, this is the same thing they're going to do with Apollo to Roman Reigns. And
that is true.
God, I hate that shit.
That is true, man. That is definitely true. I wish they would have had Apollo and Ricochet join the Hurt Business along with Cedric and make that like a huge faction. Maybe put Keith Lee. Well, the way he's fucking going, you might as well. But, you know, when he first got called up, obviously not, because he was coming off that great NXT run. But now... wouldn't be such a bad idea. However, man, what else? Damn, what else happened on this fucking show? Oh, we got Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross. This match was just pretty much the same match we got last week with Asuka. She was changing from Happy Bliss to Goddess Bliss, then to actually in this match she then changed back to Happy Bliss, Funhouse Bliss. So yeah, man, she kept changing. She kept changing here, and she ended up picking up the victory against Nikki Cross, because who gives a shit about Nikki Cross anymore?
Exactly.
This is the main thing. That's the main thing about this show.
Mm-hmm.
Bray Wyatt was burnt alive by Randy Orton at TLC. That was the last time we've seen The Fiend, and he has been missed.
Truly.
Alexa Bliss has carried the feud for The Fiend for ever since then. Edge comes back. So I guess that means we have to fucking drop everything we're doing and not pay attention to the fact that Orton had another feud going on that was one of the biggest feuds on Monday Night Raw. And Alexa Bliss, actually, oh fuck, I forgot about that. Well, based on what happened at the end of the show, makes me think they might not be putting a pause on it. But this certainly rubbed me the wrong way, bro. Alexa Bliss is coming up the ramp, and Orton's walking down, and I knew with these matches, back to back, we were gonna get that confrontation, and yeah, bro. So Alexa is walking past him like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like nothing fucking happened. So I'm pissed at this point. I'm like, what the fuck? So we start watching another Orton and Edge match. Yes, another Orton and Edge match where they're just running around the ring hitting each other. Honestly, they're just running around the ring. Fucking Orton's stalking Edge, and he's just walking around him, speed walking around him, just punching him every chance he gets up. You know, typical fucking Orton and Edge match. Nothing we haven't seen before. And this fucking match is going on, and Edge's hair looks so sick when it's like dry.
Oh, bro, he looks like a beast.
Yeah, bro. But right as this match ends, right before this match ends, rather, Randy Orton's doing his thing. You know, he's doing his RKO out of nowhere, but it's not really out of nowhere because he fucking pounds on the mat before he does it. And we hear like this creepy music, and Alexa's sitting up on the turnbuckle, and has her head tilted, and she's staring at Orton, and she kind of like lifts her head up, and like blood starts dripping from her mouth. It was really cool. And it starts like dripping from her mouth, and she's like just kind of staring at Orton. And he turns around into a spear. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss is gone in like 5 seconds to showing off the air. So we got another cliffhanger from...
I didn't catch that part you just talked about.
Oh, really?
That shit ended. Yeah, I had no idea that happened at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I look away for like 5 seconds and it happens.
Yeah, so, yeah, bro, but, so, another cliffhanger. I mean, their cliffhangers are great, but how many can you do? I mean, they've had a lot of cool cliffhangers, you know what I mean? But it's like, they always suck with following up on these, you know what I mean? Like, always. They never follow up on these, or they do it in the most half-ass way. They bring it up in the middle of the show. Is the Fiend coming back? Bitch, if you were burnt alive, would you be coming back? I didn't fucking think so.
Email them? Hey, bro, I'm coming back next week.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think I text with the Fiend? When he coming back, bruh? Sorry I burnt you. Well,
God.
So yeah, Alexa Bliss looks like they said that this was the final straw to Orton and Edge, so I guess they're blowing this match off on Raw, and Edge gets the final victory. So if Edge is going to SmackDown to challenge Reigns, this, I hope to God, is the final straw of this feud, and we can close the chapter on this and have Edge fight new talent, talent that he hasn't wrestled yet. So, Yeah, bro, but Alexa Bliss, man, Alexa Bliss is fantastic, bro. Alexa Bliss has been fan-fucking-tastic to the point, man, where I would not have even tripped so hard if she would have beat Asuka and became the Raw Women's Champion, because we all know what Asuka's fucking fate is, so it's not like there's any point in fucking saving her ass. She's Charlotte food as of today, going into WrestleMania. She's Charlotte food, so. And it looks like this time they might be bringing Asuka in that match as a heel. So, or I don't know how they're gonna do it, because they're trying to paint the picture that Charlotte is this sympathetic. Oh, my dad betrayed me, baby face, and nobody gives a flying fuck and whatnot. But yeah, bro, I mean, nobody gives a shit, and nobody sympathizes for her. I don't know what's so hard to get. I don't know what's so hard to get. She gets everything fucking handed to her. Do you remember the way they put her in that the main event of WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Vince literally came out and literally said she's in this match because she's the chosen one.
Literally said that, bro.
For no fucking reason. No reason as to... Yeah. And I have to sympathize with Charlotte Flair. Okay.
It's like sympathizing with 2017 Roman. You can't do that. The fuck? Oh, it makes no sense. It's like trying to sympathize with Brock Lesnar.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's like trying to sympathize with Goldberg. Oh.
Like, oh man, look at this old piece of shit. Like, no, bro. You can't be doing that. Makes no sense, man.
Yeah, ridiculous, bro. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I honestly wouldn't have even tripped so hard because they have done nothing with Asuka, and it is inevitable what her future is, and we can all see it. Charlotte food, that's her future.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro, utterly ridiculous, man, utterly ridiculous. But Alexa Bliss, bro. Easily one of my favorite parts of Monday Night Raw every week, bro. Yeah. Alexa Bliss is gold, bro. Alexa Bliss, bro, when she is in the right role, fantastic. Fantastic, bro. She's like pretty good at like dissecting her opponents in a fiend-like way too. I like it, bro. But when they have her in this role, not nowhere near the Fiend, but in her own way, she's decent at dissecting her opponents, bro. Very good, bro. Very, very good shit from Alexa Bliss. Genuinely one of my favorite parts of Monday Night Raw. She is fantastic. Do I think she has overshadowed Bray? Well, we'll have to wait till Bray comes back, but otherwise, do I think that? No. But do I think she's close to his level? Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. She's fantastic. She is fantastic, bro. And she was unbearable. God. Less than a year ago. 8 months ago. Unbearable. Or she was I just
couldn't stand her.
Yeah, she was just there. You know what I mean? Like I could stand her when she was with Nikki because she wasn't being like 2018 Bliss, where she was being pushed to the fucking moon and being put in these matches with all these great women, and she's not in the right role at all, and she's beating them. She's being made to look like this fucking pure, like, just great woman's wrestler when she had no character, which, if anybody knows Alexa Bliss, that is who she is. She is a character-driven performer. She is a
promo. She's great in that aspect. Mm-hmm. That's where she's strongest.
And when 100%. And when you put her in the ring, with the character, she will excel more in the ring. But like, while she has this great persona, and while she had that great persona in the early days of SmackDown, she She is great. She thrives in the ring. She is better in the ring when she has a greater character to go off of, and that is Alexa Bliss' strengths. But when you're bringing her out there as just this, I'm the best woman, blah 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 blah. I have all these accolades. I'm the first to do this. I'm the first to do that. She sucks. She sucks, bro. And like, I could bear Alexa Bliss when she was with Nikki Cross. Well, I hated it, but she wasn't like Alicia Fox type, you know what I mean? But
she's not that
bad. But this is where the bad part comes in with that. It was to the point where I could bear her because I just did not care about her at all.
Exactly.
Like, she didn't give me a reason to hate her. She didn't give me a reason to love her. She was literally just fucking there. That's exactly. That's it, bro. But yeah, bro, in this right persona, Alexa Bliss, easily one of my favorite parts of Raw, and she is the female Bray Wyatt, man. She is the female Bray Wyatt. She is fantastic to the point where she doesn't have to be the most flashy in the ring, but it's her character work and her telling a story in the ring that will keep you intrigued. You know what I mean? That is Alexa Bliss, bro, and that's fantastic, bro. She is great. She is great. Yeah, man. Is there anything else you wanted to touch on?
Damn. Other than the overall of Raw being just not great tonight, and just the confusing aspect of adding Edge tonight and where he's looking to go, man. Overall, I think I'm good. I said everything I needed to say.
For sure, man. Same here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that is going to do it for this episode 25 of Notorious Unscripted, and episode 43 of the Notorious Sales Podcast. Once again, if you guys do not know how this show works, every Monday or Tuesday we got Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday we'll be back on here with the news this upcoming Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it has been a pleasure for Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for Notorious Unscripted, episode 25 and episode 43 of the podcast in general. As we inch towards a 1-year anniversary, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news.